I don't really like doing a class tier list for PvE, but I've been getting asked a lot about the best classes for PvE. I think that's because it's been a while since we last talked about this and we just got some new essences for each class, so this should be a good time to make a new tier list for PvE. Actually, we don't even need more than 2 tiers. All of the classes are really good for PvE, and that doesn't change if you're a free-to-play or pay-to-win player. But of course, some of the classes perform better than others. So let's start with Blood Knight. Especially with the new chest essence, Blood Knight is better than ever for PvE. The single target damage of Blood Knight is really close to Necromancer's, which is the highest among all classes. And for the regular open world farm, Blood Knight is one of the best because it has really good AoE skills. I think we can place Blood Knight between S and A tiers. Next, let's talk about the Necromancer, the king of PvE. I think this is the best class for PvE because it has the highest single target damage output out of all classes. And it's not just damage, you buff your whole party at the same time. Even if you mainly play as a buffer, your damage output will be higher than other classes. For example, Crusader is a really good support class too, but it can't deal as much damage as Necromancer. By the way, some people say Necromancer is slow for open world farm, which is not true at all. Just try out this build if you think it's slow, I will link it in the description. And I think we can easily place Necromancer to the S tier. Well, with that said, let's move on to the Crusader. Crusader is a must-have class for every raid and gauntlet party, and if you have one in your dungeon party, it's even better because your runs will be significantly shorter. If you choose to play Crusader, you are going to have an easy time to find parties and warbands. You can buff everyone in your team and still deal a good amount of damage. If you like to play the support role and if you want cool looking cosmetics plus a horse, Crusader is the class for you. I will place Crusader into the S tier with Necromancer as the second best PvE class in the game. And I think we don't really need to talk about the rest of the classes one by one because I don't really like to direct my videos to just make them longer. Barbarian, Wizard, Demon Hunter and Monk all have skills to deal a good amount of damage and provide some buffs for the party members, and they are all unique in their own ways, but none of them are better than Necromancer and Crusader. I mean, we can even place Blood Knight into this tier too, but like I said, Blood Knight performed a little better than I expected, so I place it a little bit higher. So I will place Barbarian, Wizard, Demon Hunter and Monk into the A tier. If you have different opinions or if you know some really good builds especially for Monk and Wizard, let us know in the comments. It's been a while since I tried those classes, maybe I'm missing some stuff, and don't forget these are just my opinions and you don't have to agree, and that's cool. In conclusion, I think you should play the class you enjoy the most in general. Every class has a way to be good. Just don't give up quickly and try to build your gems and reforge bonuses focused on your favorite class. I think that's the best and most fun way to play this game. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I recorded this video because I was getting asked a lot about this lately, so I hope you find it helpful and please share your own experiences with the classes you played. Thanks for listening and take care.